Hey, it's Nick. It's like almost midnight on Christmas Eve, and I'm just getting to my parents' house. I went and visited some more extended family earlier today, and I've gotten to see some friends that I haven't seen in a while, which is awesome. And I got to meet Tim and Jude and Asian and a guy named Jalen. I believe that was his name, and I'm sorry if I messed it up. And a friend of his, I can't recall her name. But when I was out visiting Tim, so I had a really good time. And thanks, Tim, for letting me stay with you and for hooking me up with a doctor. And Jude, thanks for telling Tim, I guess. I don't know. However, I ended up getting the information. So I told my brother today that I started tea, and he said, don't tell Mom and Dad. And I mean, I expected more from him, seeing as I told him about this 3 years ago. You know, he was the first family member I ever came out to as liking girls, and then he was the first family member I came out to about being trans. So when he said, "Oh, I'll love you no matter what," it's just going to take me a little time to get used to. I really expected him to be used to it now, but I guess I haven't really forced him to. I've only talked about it very sparingly with him, and I guess I'm going to have to sit him down and have a talk with him about how this is actually really serious. You know, like, it's kind of a big deal, you know, to me, and my brother should understand that, I think. I mean, it's just the two of us. We've always been really close. I mean, I guess I want these, like, somebody to jump up and down and be like, I'm so happy for you, you know, but I really think that only a few select friends and other trans guys are really going to do that. I just have to get used to that and get over it. I told my aunt today about me being trans on the phone because she kind of asked she asked why my mom was going to disown me. Because I told her, you know, I'm not going to get into the details, but I told her I had to change some plans around because I suspected that this is my last Christmas with her parents, and I wanted to kind of make them a priority. And she asked why they were going to disown me, and of course I get like real emotional, and I've been real emotional all day long. And so I told her, and she was just like, you know, I love you no matter what. This isn't going to make me love you less. Blah, blah, blah. Good things. But then she said she doesn't really agree, but we can agree to disagree, and it's what she thinks of it, like opinion-wise, she says is irrelevant because she loves me, and it's whatever, you know? And so I think that's a good reaction. Yeah, she didn't want me to tell her kids, but I was like, look, it's going to be obvious, and I'm not sure she really understands the effects of tea or anything, but when I told her that, she's like, oh, okay, so, you know, I'm just going to let her tell them however she wants, you know, which is fine. I mean, just an I love you no matter what, that's a lot better than sometimes I've expected from my family. See, I'm getting emotional right now, too. I don't know what the deal is, like, all day long. Well, I take that back. I got a pretty good idea what the deal is. Okay, so any effects of the tea? My leg, where, like, the injection site, like, just the end of the muscle around there, it just kind of feels like I did a couple of one-legged squats. Just a little tightness or something, I don't know, but it's not really painful. It's not really a big deal, but I mean, I can feel that something different happened to this leg other than the other one. I feel like somebody flicked me, like did this to my throat, like just flicked me in it. I don't even want to do it. Feels a little funny. I don't know. Just like just a tiny little spot, just a little flick. I feel like in the inside. I doubt if it sounds different, like on the outside of my head, but in the inside of my head, I feel like my voice is resonating slightly differently. Not like, I wouldn't say a voice drop, but as if maybe my vocal cords have loosened up a little bit or something. I've had a couple of hot flashes. I just kind of got like kind of red in the face and sweaty, and my hands have been sweating a little bit, but nothing real serious. I mean, nothing serious. So just little things, and who knows if it's like psychological and I'm just thinking that there's changes. Well, I mean, I'm not really even kind of claiming that there's changes, but I don't know, I feel like my voice is different. Not necessarily much lower, but it feels a little different in my head. Like, physically in my head and the way it resonates. But, that's it. I had a great time in Indiana, and thanks for having me, Tim. And that's it. I'm gonna let you go. Peace.